Get ready, fight fans. Brandon Moreno and Marlon Vera are back in the octagon, but it's not all good news. We've got a massive upset in Mexico City that's shaking up the flyweight division, and a bantamweight showdown that could signal a changing of the guard. Plus, we're diving deep into the future of welterweight contender Ian Garry, and a shocking announcement about a potential superfight for Islam Makhachev. And hold onto your hats, because the UFC might be coming to Italy sooner than you think. Stick around, you won't want to miss this. Smash that like and subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a moment.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Mexico City just delivered a seismic upset. Brandon Moreno, the pride of Mexico and former flyweight champion, was outstruck and outmaneuvered by the unranked Lone'er Kavanagh in a stunning unanimous decision loss. Moreno, now on a two-fight skid, faced a massive challenge from Kavanagh, who has only been with the promotion for less than 2 years. This result throws the flyweight division into a frenzy, leaving fans and analysts questioning what's next for one of Mexico's favorite sons. This fight was crucial for Brandon Moreno's return to championship contention after losing his belt to Alexander Pantoja. Lone'er Kavanagh, on the other hand, was looking to make a massive statement in his young UFC career. The fight saw Moreno, usually known for his grit and well-rounded game, appear a step behind Kavanagh for large portions of the bout. Kavanagh's speed and striking volume proved to be the difference-maker, earning him the biggest win of his career to date. This loss marks a significant setback for Moreno, who is now 2-3 since losing his title in 2023. The question now is whether Moreno can regroup and climb back to the top, or if this marks a turning point in his career. Audience impact. Fans are buzzing on social media, with many expressing shock at the upset and debating Moreno's future. Analysts are already speculating about potential matchups, with some suggesting a fight against the winner of Charles Johnson versus Bruno Silva or a bout with Asu Almabaev to get Moreno back on track. But that's not the only shocking result from Mexico City. We've got another massive upset involving a former title challenger that's sending shockwaves through the bantamweight division. Hold on to your hats, fight fans, because the welterweight division just got a major shakeup. Top contender Ian Garry, currently ranked number 2, has reportedly been benched by the UFC for a much bigger fight planned for lightweight champion Islam Makhachev. This news, confirmed by Makhachev's manager Ali Abdelaziz, suggests that Garry's path to a title shot might be on hold, potentially paving the way for a colossal showdown that could redefine the sport. Ian Garry has been on a dominant streak, positioning himself as a prime contender for the welterweight title. Islam Makhachev, the reigning lightweight king, is looking for his next massive challenge. Abdelaziz explicitly stated on social media that Garry's name is not involved in the UFC's current plans for Makhachev, hinting at a fight of immense magnitude. The speculation immediately points to two potential super fights: a champion versus champion bout against Ilia Topuria, or the highly anticipated return of Conor McGregor. The UFC is reportedly working on one of the biggest fights they can make right now, and Garry's name isn't attached. Audience impact. The MMA community is in a frenzy, dissecting every word from Abdelaziz. Fans are clamoring for McGregor's return or a clash with Topuria, while others are disappointed to see Garry potentially sidelined. The uncertainty surrounding these potential matchups has created massive buzz and anticipation. Could this mean a super fight for the ages? We'll have to wait and see. But speaking of future UFC events, get ready for some European action, because the Octagon might be landing in a new country for the very first time. Get ready, Italy. The UFC is reportedly set to make its historic debut on Italian soil with a major event planned for Turin in June 2027. This groundbreaking announcement comes from Piedmont's regional councillor for tourism and sport, Paolo Bongioni, who revealed a 3-year agreement is in the works to bring the premier MMA promotion to the country. This potential event marks a significant expansion for the UFC into a new European market, capitalizing on the sport's growing popularity. Italy has a burgeoning combat sports scene, and this could be a massive boost. Bonghioni's statement confirms months of negotiations, with only the final signatures pending. The Piedmont region sees this as a major opportunity for promotional exposure in a potentially lucrative market, especially given the significant number of American tourists visiting the region. The UFC, owned by TKO Group Holdings, which also owns WWE, appears fully open to the proposal. This announcement comes shortly after the confirmation that WWE will host its first-ever premium live event in Italy, Clash, at the Analpi Arena. Audience impact. The news has generated excitement among Italian fight fans and sports enthusiasts. The potential economic and promotional benefits for the Piedmont region are significant, and the UFC's expansion into Italy could open doors for more European talent and events in the future. The connection to WWE's presence further fuels anticipation for major sporting events in Italy. From historic European debuts to the gritty world of heavyweight clashes, we're heading back to the octagon for some bone-jarring action. The heavyweight division is heating up as Canadian slugger Tanner Boser is set to make his return to the octagon. UFC Winnipeg is the confirmed destination for Boser's comeback fight against the powerful Turkish contender Gokhan Saricam. This bout is signed and ready to go for April 18, 2026, at the Canada Life Centre in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Tanner Boser, a fan favorite known for his toughness, returns to the UFC after a year-long hiatus. Gokhan Saricam makes his promotional debut, aiming to make an immediate impact in the stacked heavyweight division. Boser, who boasts a 22-10-1 record, previously competed for the UFC from 2019 to 2023, facing tough competition including Cyril Gane and Andrei Arlovsky. After moving to light heavyweight and exiting the promotion with a win, he's now returning to the heavyweight division and is coming off a TKO victory at UAE Warriors 60. Saricam, with an impressive 11-2 record, is on a 3-fight win streak, including victories under the Bellator banner, and is eager to prove himself in the UFC. Audience impact. Canadian fans are thrilled to see Boser back in action on home soil. Saricam's debut adds an exciting new element to the heavyweight landscape, and fans are eager to see how these two heavy hitters match up. The fight promises to be a thrilling addition to the UFC Winnipeg card. And that's a wrap on our fight news for today. But don't go anywhere yet. We've got a lightning round recap of all the biggest stories and a full call to action. That was a whirlwind of fight news. Brandon Moreno suffered a massive upset loss in Mexico City, while Ian Garry's path to the welterweight title is on hold for a potential Islam Makhachev superfight. Italy is gearing up for its first-ever UFC event in 2027, and Tanner Boser is returning to the octagon to face Gokhan Saricam at UFC Winnipeg. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and let us know your predictions in the comments below. And be sure to follow us on all social media platforms for even more fight content.